Lions TV. We are sponsored by Regal Elevators and Lifts Consultants Limited, a company that is owned and operated by a Millwall fan, just like every single one of the sponsors you can already see on the screen. If you are going to do a bit of business in 2023, then please keep it in the Millwall family by checking out all of our sponsors' website links in the description below. This is your preview show looking ahead to Saturday's difficult trip to face Cardiff City in South Wales. As always, let's kick off the show by taking a look at the 11 that Joe Edwards might pick to start the match. Okay, what do we know following Saturday's 1-1 draw against Sunderland at the Den? We know that Jake Cooper and George Saville will both be suspended for the game after both hitting 5 bookings for the season in that game against Sunderland. And Casper De Norre also wasn't in the squad. We've since learned that he will be out for at least the Christmas period. Probably won't see him until the new year following a calf injury that has been sustained. So we are not down to the bare bones, but some big figures missing. This is what I think the gaffer will do for his starting 11. And I think he'll stick with a big man in goal. Murray Wallace left back. I think you'll see Sean Hutchinson come back in for Jake Cooper and partner Wes Harding. I think you'll see Danny McNamara come back in at right back. Central midfield, I think you'll see Ryan Leonard pushed into that role to partner Billy Mitchell. Then I'm going to go for Duncan Watmore in a 10. I just feel that Watmore's been doing bits when he comes on, and I think that he's edging Fleming out. Fleming looks low on confidence. I don't think that the new gaffer will be scared to drop him. So I think Watmore's going to play on the 10. And then up front, Kevin Nisbet, of course, 2 goals in 2 games will continue. Brooke Norton-Cuffy will continue on the right wing after his good display against the Black Cats. And on the left-hand side, I think he'll stick with George Honeyman. It's a difficult decision, that one. Honeyman, very energetic, gets stuck in, runs around a lot. You know he's on the pitch. Longman, as I said previously, has got that bit more quality, but maybe not as consistent as Honeyman. And it's the old thing I keep saying, and we all know as well, that when a player comes on and does really well, they get to start in the next game, and it doesn't really work out for them. So despite Longman doing well in the game when he came on and setting up Bradshaw for a couple of good chances, one of which, of course, was a disallowed goal, I do think in the interest of team shape and desire, I think he'll stick with Honeyman and have that option to bring Longman on if need be, if things maybe aren't going our way and we need a goal. Let's move on to our opposition. As I've already mentioned, it's Cardiff City, managed by El Balat. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure, I'll be honest, but let's carry on anyway. Look, Balat come in. They've had a bit of a topsy-turvy time with managers. He got the job after Mark Hudson was sacked. He's been there since June 2023, and they was doing all right. They was right up there at one point. They started slow, put a really good run together, but they're starting to stagger again a little bit. They currently sit 6 points and 8 places above us in 11th place, which means a win for us at the Cardiff City Stadium will peg that difference back to 3 points. Cardiff have won only 1 of their last 5 league games, drawing 1 and losing 3. However, they are looking at 3 defeats in a row. Last time out was, of course, a difficult trip down to face Southampton at St Mary's, but they'll be looking to bounce back and get their first point on the board in 4 games in Wales this Saturday. And so this is your pre-match prediction, and here we go. Okay, it's very difficult to predict at the minute, of course. We either win by a big margin or we lose by a big margin. A little bit of stability restored last time out against Sunderland, a 1-1 draw. 2 very difficult away games on the road now within 5 days, which is, of course, starting at Cardiff on Saturday and then Leicester away in midweek. Despite the fact that we're a little bit light on numbers with suspensions and injuries, I am going to go for a 1-0 Millwall win with Duncan Watmore to get the goal. And so that's it for this preview show. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I will not be travelling to Cardiff on Saturday. I'm missing a lot of away games at the minute. I am aware of that. I do plan to rectify that very shortly and over Christmas, get back into the swing. I do love the away games, but Christmas coming up and I've actually got something on Saturday, so there's no way I'll be back in time. It's 4.5 hour drive. I've done it many times before. I will usually stay up there, but I've got something on, so I have to come back. And if I get back, well, I'm not going to get back by the time I need to be back by. So I will be live streaming direct from Lions TV Towers, and you can watch me call you in for the 90 minutes and more. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.